Yo, what's up guys, it's me, Gemini Newsflash, and I'm back with another video, and today we will be going ahead and reviewing Godzilla x Kong the Empire. And bro, have I waited for this. Oh gosh, yesterday I was watching it in the theater, and it's been a day now, and I have gotten time to really think about the movie and get time to think about what I actually think about it. I did post my immediate reaction, like getting out of the theater right then, and just post what I actually thought of it. But now we're going ahead and reviewing it today, so if you do go on to enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos here on the channel. And if you want more reviews like this for upcoming movies or any shows I like, or just in particular, do let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Anyways guys, let's get right into it. Alright, so Godzilla x Kong the New Empire. This has been a movie I've been so excited for since the first ever video I made on it back in December. And actually, I want to just thank you guys and want to thank this movie, because before I did lots of things like that, I say reactions all the time, but this is really the movie that actually brought me you guys that are watching me today. And I would have never gotten so many people to like me, whatever I do, if I hadn't made the first reaction to the first trailer. And because of you guys watching me, and because of this movie, I've been dying to also do this review, because I just want to finish, you know, the movie in the right way it has to go, and also follow the monsterverse like forever, you know. This is just what I enjoy doing, and generally I like doing this stuff, and that's why I'm reviewing it today, and I'm just so excited to have you all here with me for this review of it. So this movie, which I first reacted to a bit ago, like back in December, and I've been dying to see the movie, and now I finally got it. I was so pumped to go see the movie, because this has been a film I've been waiting for, because I have gotten to love the monsterverse so much, and the film was absolutely insane. Like, I could have wished for so many things to happen from a movie like Godzilla x Kong, but I never expected what actually came with it. So in the movie, of course, spoilers ahead, of course, just so you have been warned, if this is a spoiler review, I always do this. So the movie itself, it was spectacular, because the things I wanted for this film was to actually show a good dynamic, like between Kong and Godzilla, and them fighting Shimo and Scar King. And we got that, of course, we got it. We got Tiamat. We got an explanation as how Godzilla got his new evolved form, and it was from Tiamat, of course. Tiamat was in the ice biome. It was his territory, and Godzilla killed Tiamat and got his powers, or source power. And he, of course, in the start of the movie, he also killed Zilla, which is kind of sad, you know. They were like shown off quick, and then they just died. And I mean, we had seen Zilla before, but not, of course, Tiamat. And to see him for the first time, and then he just dies, kind of meh, you know. But of course, it's still quick, it's still good, and we still got it. So in itself, the movie, I would say I really love the movie. Of course, the dynamic between Kong and the humans are just great, but the way that it actually shows, like Bernie, of course, Bernie is back, but we see Bernie, he just knows Eileen Andrews, but they never met in Godzilla x Kong, or Godzilla vs. Kong, did they? I don't remember if actually do, but I am pretty certain they didn't, and that's why I'm like wondering how she just knew about him, and I don't know, it doesn't even make sense quite. And I didn't really get the thing where we didn't even see Millie Bobby Brown and her family. They were like the humans I really wanted to follow, but of course, Gia is great too. And getting Mothra back, and she was like, I think the princess of the Iwis, the Iwi tribe, but I mean, the story was great. The story was amazing. The way it's just start off with, of course, showing Godzilla and Kong just doing their separate things, like Kong in Hollow Earth just enjoying himself, of course, getting chased by those monster things, and they start like dog kind of things, and then of course Godzilla fighting Zilla, and just sleeping in Rome again. And the dynamic between, of course, Kong and Godzilla, and the way it in Hollow Earth, when we finally got Godzilla down to Hollow Earth after he didn't actually want to go with Kong, of course, but Mothra had to help because Kong just didn't stand a chance against the new Godzilla. I mean, he did kind of, but you know, him riding Godzilla, like Kong riding Godzilla, and just Scar King riding on Shimo and getting into battle as soon as they were about to strike, that was just an epic moment, bro. It was like, oh my god, seeing two new faces and seeing two familiar faces going head to head, that was actually just so great to see. And I think they just pulled it off so well. And also talking about the movie like itself, like how this movie actually like performed in its entirety, I think I do want to say, of course, I do love the movie, but I think some places that was like a little bit rushed, because a lot of things was like, we start off, of course, with seeing Godzilla fighting Scylla and then sleeping, and then there's no like time frame, there's like places, of course, being shown, like where is the place we are at right now, but not like the time of it. Like we don't really get like time showing, like, you know, it's not really coordinated well, and we just see Godzilla is sleeping in the Colosseum, then we get Kong going down to Hollow Earth, fighting Scar King and whatever, and then Godzilla just randomly wakes up like he hasn't been sleeping like for 30 minutes or even so, and it just seems a little rushed. They should have, I think they could have like done something more to actually like get make it make sense with the time frame of the movie, if you know what I mean. But I mean, even though it was rushed, it still came out fantastic, I think. But it still, the way it went from Godzilla waking up like getting all powery from eating like some atomic energy, and then going to fight Tiamat and getting a new power source just quickly, it just happened so quickly, then it didn't really make sense for me much of the movie. But I mean, it did what it did, you know. I think they could have explained things a little bit more than what actually happened. But you know, it's still a fantastic movie. I still love it. The end battle was really cool. The way Scar King just gets thrown around. He's like so human-like on the bad side of humans. Like when I see Kong, it reminds me of the good things that people are in every day. Just want to save the people, just want to find friends and family and just hang out. And then we see Scar King, and like it's like, it reminds me of some villain in movies that just want to get the worst out of us. Like they want to just torture you. They just want to feel your pain. They want to feel your anger, and they just want to do things to you that's not like comfortable. And I really see that in Scar King, and they did a good job with actually making him like pretty terrifying. But of course, he wasn't like really intense as a villain himself. He needed like he needed Shimo to actually be like threatening, because if you saw him just against Kong, he did good in the start, but Kong was gonna smash him to pieces anyway. But as soon as he pulled that, Shimo was like, Oh, okay, fair enough. But still, you know, if Shimo hadn't been there, I think it would have been a job done easy for Kong. Like, Kong would have just done him dirty. It doesn't even. It's not fair, bro. It's not fair for Scar King. He did a good job by showing his bad side, but he didn't really fight against Godzilla and Kong like in Brazil. He just wanted to get the crystal and just use Shimo against Kong and Godzilla, and it didn't really get me on the wavelength. You know, it just. I didn't really feel where it was going, but you know, all in all, this movie, it's a short movie, of course, and people, and it was said online that, of course, we were gonna get like over like think like 70% of the of like the movie was gonna be from the monsters and not the people. And that's great, but we still need to get human explanation. I think to actually get like a flow of the movie, because there wasn't a lot. It was just like they got to Hollow Earth. There was a base destroyed by Scar King or Shimo, and they put like the red hand in the Hollow Earth base, and then randomly there's just an upgrade for Kong. I don't even know. And just seeing, you know, when there's just an upgrade, and how did a Trapper even get like that flying thing of his again? Like, it wasn't even there like anywhere. And I mean, sure, but I mean, it's just, I think the movie was kind of rushed in a way, but I don't want to, of course, be specific on anything. I didn't make the movie, and I'm just a guy who watches it and enjoyed it. And all in all, my final thoughts are, I loved the movie. It was spectacular. I loved Kong, I loved Godzilla, and the humans, they were great. Mothra being back, she's golden and not like blue from Godzilla King of the Monsters, and like golden being with the Iwi tribe and everything. It was cool, but they could have done something better with the movie, I feel like. But all in all, what we got was what we got. I mean, I'm not angry with what we got. I enjoyed it. I was just on top of the theater. I was clapping all the time. I was excited. I was telling my friend all the nerdy things I know, and he was like, "I want to watch it, bro. I just want to watch it." And so I was nerding out, you know, every time. But all in all, thank you so much, Legendary and Warner Brothers, for giving us this movie, because this movie really needed it. And this is I think it's gonna be one of my favorite movies of all time. I can't decide right now. I need to give it, of course, some time, but this movie was spectacular. I think it's gonna be one of my favorite movies of the year. Anyways, guys, that was pretty much my review. I hope you enjoyed this kind. It's just pretty much, you know, me talking about my like what I thought of the movie, and kind of going on some small rants, you know, but it's just what I do. It's my channel, and I want to do what I like, and I hope you can support me and want to stick around to watch it with me. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of my upcoming videos, or just watch my channel in general. And I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, this has been me, Gemini Newsflash, and Gemini Newsflash out!